Hi everyone, my name is Derek and I appreciate you taking a quick look at this video today. The video I'm making today is just to show you how to make one of the best protein smoothies that you're probably going to have. So this is something I try to make every day. It's really quick and it's really easy. There's only 4 ingredients that you really need to have a high protein, delicious smoothie in the morning. Also, it makes it super easy for you to take on the go. I usually just throw mine in Splendor bottle right here, so I can take it with me when I'm out driving to work. Or you can just sip it at home, sitting outside on your deck, watching the birds chirp. You know, whatever it is you want to do to enjoy your smoothie, go for it. So there are 4 main ingredients for this smoothie, but the purpose of this video is to just show you how easy it is to do this and to make something high in protein that takes minimal time. But you need the 4 ingredients. So the 4 ingredients that you're going to use, you're obviously going to use protein powder. I'm using this one right here. I actually normally use vanilla, but they didn't have any vanilla when I was looking, so I got like this Cocoa Pebble one. So it's actually going to be like a chocolate fruit type of smoothie, which is completely fine. The flavors all marry well together. Also, you're going to want some type of liquid for the smoothie. So I actually use oat milk, and this is just regular oat milk. You can use milk if you want. You can use almond milk, cashew milk if you want, or you can use water. Really, it's your preference on what you want. I just normally use oat milk for really any of my dairy that I have throughout the week, so that's why I'm choosing oat milk. You can use water, but it might make it a little bit thinner, but will have less calories. So this really matters up to you and what your needs are. Finally, for the ingredients, I use 2 different types of berries. So I use blueberries and I use strawberries. And I always like frozen berries, and I know some people might not like that and they want fresh ones. Go for it, go get some fresh berries. I just like how the texture from them, how they are when they're just all smoothied and blended up. I just really like the texture from them. But if you want fresh berries, go for it. But I like to use strawberries and blueberries together. Just because I think that the flavors marry well with each other, and I just like the taste of them together. So let's start assembling this smoothie. Like I said, it's pretty quick, so we'll go through this and I'll show you the easy steps on making the smoothie. So what I like to start out first with is I actually like to put the berries in the blender first, and the only reason why I do this is because when you put the berries in first, there's not going to be any splashing from any of the oat milk that's in there, so that's why the berries go in first. So what I normally do, I usually do the same measurement for each set of the berries. So I'm gonna do like half a cup of each. And to be frank and fair, I normally don't measure these when I'm making my smoothie, because I've made it so many times I kind of just eyeball it. But for the purpose of showing you how to make one to start out, I'll give you some measurements, and then you can tweak them however you want to make it so that your smoothie is optimal for you. So I'm gonna start out with about half a cup of strawberries, and we might change it around a little bit going, we'll just see. This is kind of more of about a cup, just because they're so big, but we'll go with about a cup of strawberries. And then we're going to do the same thing with our blueberries here. We'll do about a cup of these. They smell really good. I love blueberries. Good. About a cup of blueberries right here. Into the blender. Set your berries to the side. Now we're going to actually do the oat milk. I don't like to put the protein powder on top of the berries because I feel like sometimes I don't think it works as well. There's no data or science behind that. That's just me. I'm weird like that. So we're going to do about 12 ounces of the oat milk. Again, this could change depending on how the texture comes out and the consistency. So we'll stay tuned and we'll find out if we actually put in enough. So I use my left hand for ounces here. There we go. There is 12 ounces of our creamy oat milk going into the blender. I can already tell we're probably going to need some more. You know what? I'm going to hit it up with another 6 ounces or so, just because I can tell it's going to be a little thick. So we use a total of 18 ounces. Then finally, we're going to put in 2 scoops of your protein. So this is 25 grams of protein per serving, which is 1 scoop. So I'm going to do two scoops, and that gives me 50 grams of protein that I'm just going to drink, and it's going to taste great. Okay, nice hefty scoop is 1. And there's 2 right into the blender. Recap your protein. All right, and here's one of the most exciting parts. We're gonna put our lid back onto our blender right here. And then, you guessed it, what we're doing next. We are going to press the blend button until it has a creamy texture. So it might take a little bit depending on how frozen everything is or how well it needs to be incorporated, but it shouldn't take long. So I apologize for the noise, but here we go. This is looking pretty good to me. Let's take a look. All right. Get your cup you're going to drink it in. All right, if you see this is our blender full of a rich, creamy, protein-packed smoothie. This is perfect texture for me, or perfect consistency. So I'll fill up my blender bottle, and I would take this on the go with me. And the cool thing about the blender, and there's some left over, I can just save this and have it for later for a snack if I'm feeling hungry. It helps you, it does make you feel full. So that's a good perk of this drink here. So let's give it a shot, shall we? Oh, that's good. That came out perfect. So, you've seen how to make one of the best smoothies you are ever going to make. You understand that you need 3 to 4 ingredients, depending on if you want different types of berries or fruit, because again, you can use whatever you want. But you've learned the easy steps on how to make this. And I guarantee the first time you go in the kitchen to make one of these and you make one, you try it, that you're going to consistently make one every day, because it's that easy and that good.